Our heroine is Elena Harrington, a woman whose devotion could move mountains. 15 years ago, she was a vibrant artist with dreams as big as the sky, her laughter lighting up any room. That's when she met Victor Harrington, the ambitious tech genius on the cusp of building an empire. It started innocently, a clumsy coffee spill in a cozy cafe that soaked his designer suit. Instead of anger, he smiled, captivated by her genuine warmth and those sparkling eyes full of life. Their romance was a whirlwind. Stolen kisses in hidden gardens, private jet adventures across oceans, and a proposal under the glowing Eiffel Tower where he vowed to love her forever, in sickness and in health. Elena gave him everything. As Victor's company exploded into a billion-dollar giant, she stood by him through sleepless nights, ruthless competitors, and the pressure that hardened his heart. She sacrificed her own art career to be his anchor, planning his days, soothing his stresses, believing their love was unbreakable. Then came the tragedy, a rainy night drive where Victor's distraction behind the wheel caused a devastating crash. Elena woke up paralyzed from the waist down, confined to a wheelchair for life. Did Victor cradle her through the pain? For a while, maybe, but soon his gratitude faded into impatience. He grew distant, complaining she slowed him down, leaving her alone in their massive home while he chased deals and distractions. Yet Elena stayed loyal. She cooked his favorite meals from her chair, organized charity events in his name, defended him fiercely when friends whispered warnings about his late nights. Her love was pure, enduring every cold word, every forgotten anniversary. She told herself it was temporary, that the man who once adored her would return. But deep down, doubts crept in like shadows. Fast forward to tonight, the grand annual gala at the Harrington estate. The ballroom is a sea of elegance. Celebrities in couture gowns, politicians clinking glasses, reporters flashing cameras. Elena wheels in, looking breathtaking in an emerald dress that hugs her gracefully, her hair swept up with quiet sophistication. She's hopeful, yearning for just one dance, one tender look from Victor to remind her why she endures. Rumors of his affairs have swirled for months. Young models, secret trips, but Elena brushes them off. He's just stressed, she tells herself. Then it happens. The orchestra swells into a romantic waltz. Victor, tall and commanding in his tuxedo, strides onto the dance floor with a stunning redhead on his arm. Sophia Voss, an ambitious model with legs for days and a smile sharp as knives. She's been his secret indulgence, whispered about in tabloids, but never confirmed. Until now, Victor pulls her close, their bodies pressing together as they sway. Guests murmur, eyes darting to Elena. And then, without a care, Victor cups Sophia's face and kisses her deeply, passionately, tongues entwined. Lost in the moment as if the world doesn't exist, Elena's breath catches. Her hands clutch the wheelchair arms, nails digging in. The room blurs through hot tears. Shock turns to agony as realization hits. This isn't a mistake. It's deliberate, cruel, humiliating. Guests gasp, some pretending not to see, others exchanging pitying glances. Victor doesn't even look her way. Sophia pulls back with a triumphant giggle, whispering something that makes him laugh that Elena's mind reels. Flashes of their wedding vows echo, forsaking all others. Memories of nursing him through failures, holding his hand post-crash guilt, forgiving his growing coldness. The mistreatment piles up in her thoughts, snide comments about her inconvenience, leaving her stranded at events, prioritizing board meetings over her therapy sessions. She's dependent on his wealth for the best care, trapped in luxury that feels like a prison. She wheels away quietly, head high despite the breaking inside, retreating to her suite. There, alone, she stares at the mirror. The woman looking back is strong yet scarred, physically disabled, emotionally battered. How could he? She whispers. Overhearing staff gossip later, she learns Sophia's words, no more hiding, darling. She's yesterday's news. The pain is visceral, like a knife twisting, but threads of support weave through her darkness. Her best friend Maria, the loyal nurse who's seen it all, sneaks in with hugs and fierce words. That man doesn't deserve your tears. You're a queen, Elena. Act like it. Then there's Alex, Victor's younger brother, the overlooked good guy in the family business. He saw the kiss, fury in his eyes, and follows her, offering comfort. I'm so sorry. You deserve better than this circus. Days blur into torment. Victor acts oblivious, bringing Sophia home openly now. Kisses in the living room, laughter echoing while Elena forces a book in her lap. He gaslights her. It was nothing, just showing off for investors. But the cruelty escalates, cutting her personal spending, mocking her needs. Tabloids hint at Sophia's pregnancy. Victor's proud grin in leaked photos sealing the betrayal. He's building a new life, discarding her like old news that I end quiet moments. Elena journals her anguish, words flowing into raw poems of shattered trust. She dusts off an old canvas, brush in hand for the first time in years. Each stroke releases fury and sorrow. Staring at a faded photo of their happier days, something shifts inside her. No more enduring in silence. That public kiss? It was the final crack in her chains. She's ready to fight back, to reclaim her fire. But how far will she go? Hold that thought. The real storm is coming. And just when Elena thinks she's hit rock bottom, drowned in humiliation and doubt, a spark ignites within her, turning victim into warrior, heartbreak into unstoppable power. The betrayal that shattered her becomes the fuel for her greatest comeback. Viewers, get ready for the twist that will leave you cheering. Elena locks herself in the forgotten art studio, canvases stacked like ghosts of her past dreams. Trembling fingers grip the brush, dipping into bold reds and fierce blacks. Stroke by stroke, she paints her pain, exploding hearts, chains breaking, a woman in a wheelchair rising with wings of flame. This isn't just art, it's rebellion, therapy, her voice screaming silently. The confrontation explodes one afternoon. Wheeling into Victor's office unannounced, she finds him again, his lips on Sophia's neck, hands wandering. Clearing her throat, Elena's voice rings clear. I saw everything at the gala. The whole world saw, but I'm done hiding your shame. Victor scoffs, leaning back with arrogance. Don't be dramatic, Elena. It's modern times. People understand. Sophia smirks, tossing her hair. Sweetie, move on. He's mine now. Those words ignite Elena. You took my legs in that crash you caused, Victor. You took my dreams, my trust. But you won't take my dignity. Tears threaten, but she holds firm, wheeling out with head high. That night, with Maria's help, she contacts a sharp divorce lawyer. Digging deep, they uncover loopholes in the prenup, hidden assets Victor thought safe. Alex steps in bigger, slipping her documents from the company, proof of Victor's embezzlement risks that could topple his empire. His eyes linger on Elena with unspoken care. I've always seen your strength. Let me help you shine. Their late-night talks spark something tender, a genuine connection amid the chaos. Elena flips the narrative masterfully. Anonymously, she launches a blog, Diary of the Invisible Wife. Posts detail years of emotional abuse, neglect, the public humiliation, without direct names, but clues scream truth. It explodes virally. Millions read, share, comment. This woman is inspiring. Leave him queen. Support floods in, turning public opinion against Victor. Doubts assail her still, nights replaying old joys, wondering if she failed him. But counseling unlocks the truth. This was never her fault. Gaslighting, control, cruelty disguised as busyness. Her poems compile into a book, Wheels of Resilience, self-published and soaring in sales. Pressure mounts on Victor. Scandals hurt stocks. Sponsors pull out. He begs Elena privately. Stay for appearances. I'll change. But Sophia demands divorce now, flashing her pregnancy. In a rage, Victor shoves Elena's wheelchair during an argument, nearly tipping her. That's the line. She files immediately, demanding half his fortune. Courtroom battles are fierce. Witnesses recount mistreatment. Gala footage of the kiss plays on loop, Victor's face crumbling. Sophia's greed unravels under cross-examination. Elena testifies calmly, voice steady. Loyalty earned nothing but pain. Now I choose myself. Victory comes sweet. Massive settlement in hand. Elena launches a foundation empowering disabled artists. Galleries grants hope. Her paintings exhibit worldwide, critics raving about the raw emotion. Fame finds her, the right kind. Alex confesses over a quiet dinner. I've loved you for years, Elena. Quietly. Their romance blooms gently. Walks where he pushes her chair. Real kisses healing old scars. Laughter genuine. Victor? Isolated in his empty mansion. Empire fracturing. Sophia long gone after the money dried. Regret consumes him. Too late. Elena wheels into a golden sunset. Canvas ready. Alex beside her. Smiling to herself. That kiss broke me open, but it set me free. Strength wins. Love, real love, endures. And just when Elena believes the pain can't cut any deeper, something fierce awakens inside her. That humiliating kiss didn't destroy her. It cracked open the cage she'd lived in for years. Now, the loyal wife everyone pitied is about to become the woman everyone admires. Hold on tight, because the comeback starts now. Elena rolls into the dusty art studio she hasn't touched since the accident. Sunlight filters through tall windows, illuminating forgotten canvases stacked against the walls. Her hands shake as she picks up a brush for the first time in forever. She dips it into crimson paint and slashes it across a blank surface. One stroke becomes 10, then 100. Anger pours out in bold reds, heartbreak in deep blues, betrayal in sharp blacks. She paints until her arms ache, until tears mix with the colors. For the first time in years, she feels alive, powerful, in control. The next afternoon, she wheels straight into Victor's office without knocking. He's there with Sophia tangled in his arms, her laughter filling the room. Elena doesn't flinch. Her voice cuts through the air like ice. Everyone saw your little show at the gala. The kiss. The disrespect. I'm done pretending it didn't happen. Victor pulls away, smirking. Elena, don't make a scene. It's just life. Move on. Sophia flips her hair and adds, he's with me now. Accept it. Those words hit like gasoline on a fire. Elena leans forward. You took everything from me, Victor, my ability to walk, my dreams, my trust. But you don't get to take my self-respect. She turns and leaves, the door clicking shut behind her like the end of an era. That same night, with Maria by her side, Elena calls a top divorce attorney. They dig deep and uncover gold. Loopholes in the ironclad prenup, offshore accounts Victor hid to dodge taxes. Maria grips her hand. This is your moment, girl. Take back what's yours. Alex arrives quietly after hours, slipping her a folder thick with company secrets. His eyes hold hers longer than necessary. Victor's been cooking the books for years. Use it. You deserve freedom. Warmth spreads through her chest. Not just gratitude, but something deeper, something real. Elena decides to fight smart. She creates an anonymous blog called Letters from the Invisible Wife. The first post drops like a bomb. Raw, honest words about years of emotional neglect, the cold dismissal after her accident, the public humiliation at the gala. She never names Victor directly, but every detail screams truth. Within hours, it's shared thousands of times. Comments pour in. This woman is a warrior. Leave him, queen. You're worth more. Strangers send messages of support, sharing their own stories. For the first time, Elena realizes she's not alone. Doubt still creeps in during quiet nights. Old memories surface. Victor's charming smile from their early days. The way he once carried her over thresholds. She wonders if she pushed him away, if her disability became too much. But weekly therapy sessions unravel those lies. The counselor helps her see the pattern. Gaslighting, control masked as ambition, cruelty dressed up as toughness. Elena starts compiling her journal entries into poems, then a full manuscript. She self-publishes Wheels of Resilience. Orders flood in overnight. Readers connect with her pain, her strength. Money starts flowing. Her own money. Victor feels the pressure mounting. Stock prices dip as whispers turn into headlines. Sponsors threaten to pull out. He storms in her wing one evening, voice pleading for once. Stay, Elena. Just for appearances. I'll cut Sophia loose, I swear. But Sophia, glowing with pregnancy, demands more. Divorce her already. We deserve our family. Their argument echoes through the halls. Victor loses control, shoving Elena's wheelchair hard enough to jolt her. That's the final straw. She looks him dead in the eye. You're done controlling me. The divorce filing hits the courts like thunder. Elena demands half the empire, and she has the evidence to back it. Court days are brutal but electric. Former staff testify about Victor's cold treatment, his open affairs. The gala kiss plays on repeat in evidence videos, his smug face undeniable. Sophia cracks under questioning, admitting she pushed for the public display to force Elena out. Victor's composure shatters. Elena testifies last, voice calm and unbreakable. I gave him loyalty through everything. In return, I got humiliation. Today, I choose myself. The judge rules decisively in her favor. The settlement is massive, enough to secure her future 10 times over. Elena wastes no time. She launches the Resilience Art Foundation, funding studios, grants, and exhibitions for disabled creators worldwide. Her own paintings go on tour. Critics rave about the raw emotion, the triumph in every brushstroke. Invitations pour in from galleries in Paris, New York, Tokyo. She becomes the artist she always dreamed of being. Alex waits patiently through it all. One evening, under a sky painted with stars, he takes her hand. I've admired you for years, Elena. Not out of pity, out of love. The real kind. She smiles, truly smiles for the first time in forever. Their first kiss is gentle, healing, full of promise. He pushes her wheelchair along garden paths, but she leads the way. Victor ends up alone in the echoing mansion. Sophia vanishes once the money tightens. His empire fractures under investigations he can no longer dodge. Regret keeps him up at night, but no one answers his calls. Elena rolls toward a brilliant sunset, fresh canvas on her lap, Alex walking beside her. She whispers to the wind, "That kiss you gave her broke my heart, but it set my soul free." Strength won. Real love found her when she finally loved herself first. One incredible turnaround, from deepest betrayal to unbreakable victory. If this story moved you, hit that like button, subscribe for more heart-pounding tales, and tell me in the comments, could you rise like Elena?